Hey guys, how you doing? This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and we are live looking at the markets. So you can see Tesla, big move for Tesla. And Tesla's been on a tear. Hey guys, how you doing? This is epic proportions for quite some time now. We are live looking at the markets. So you all right, and let's go back here. So you could see Tesla right now at 1894 and up 3% on the day. We're going to take a look at some of the different stocks that we're looking at right now. Here's HPQ Silicone. HPQ Silicone, I told our entire community at 43 cents last week. I thought that was a good time to position themselves. It's now back to 60 cents and up 11% on the day. Anybody that got in at 43 is doing extremely well right now on that one. HPQ Silicone. And what is the symbol H? HPQ Silicone. Here it is. In the US, URAGF. You could see here in the US, URAGF up 8.77%. So big move for HPQ Silicone. Here's Silver Elephant. Brought you guys this pick at 48 cents. Right now at 53 cents, up 3.92% on the day. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's been flirting with 12,000, bouncing back and forth. If I wanted to, I could easily trap this very easily using our strategy, just like this. Maybe a little bit tighter, but we could trap it like this and just wait for an explosion in one direction or the other. And these are the types of strategies that we teach in our trading academy, strategies that are effective, that work, that teach you how to consistently create results in the market. And ultimately, at the end of the day, that is the goal, is to teach people how to have success in the market consistently. And it doesn't matter what we trade, because our trading strategy works with every single asset on the planet. You could see here, ELEF. You can see I actually put a little graph here. You can see the 3-month chart. And you can see how I was showing you the trend, how it was climbing. It did get to 55 cents after I started talking about it, started going live and talking about it. And then it retraced a little bit. And now it's going back up. And it's back to 54 cents today, up 5.8%. And I'm not surprised, because like I said, they got Eric Sprout involved in this deal. So, we're talking big boys, and typically big boys, they make things move. So I'm not surprised that Silver Elephant is doing well. Now, remember, guys, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. We are not licensed advisors. Always do your own due diligence. Always do your own research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. I can very easily trap this right at 55, which is the high. And we're really close. And then I could trap it a little bit lower, like 55 and 51 if I wanted to trap it really tight like that. And it's like a really tight trap for a stock, and just wait for an explosion, right? I mean, everybody's got their own strategy, but this is how I like to trade. Look at this, Tesla, unbelievable. While we're live, Tesla is screaming. It just broke through our trap. Look at this. It broke through our trap and ripping. I mean, it's just been breaking through every trap. Every trap I've set for Tesla just keeps breaking. So clearly Tesla just keeps going higher. I think at this point, 2000 is almost a certainty at this point. And like literally every trap I have, they just break and then break and then break. So I could trap this again, and probably in a week, you're going to see that it broke this trap. So if you're looking for a trading strategy and you're still learning and you're not getting the results you want, and you're looking for a strategy that's going to work, we already got a strategy that works. Our members are doing this and they're having really good success. I'm doing it and having very good success, and I can teach you how to do it as well. And we have members that can teach you how to do it as well and have very good success trading every single asset on the planet. Look at this. Look at Bitcoin shooting up again. If we go to the 1 minute, you can see that they're climbing up. Look at that. Bam. See those green? So I already know it's climbing up because I'm watching the market all day long, guys. And as I watch the market all day long, boom, 12,000. There it is. And as I watch the market all day long, you get a feel for the market. And that's what this is about. This is about, when you're trading, feeling the market. It's not about getting lucky. It's not about guessing. It's actually about feeling the market and getting a feel for where the market's going to go before it gets there. That's what this is all about. I was asked about THMG. So I am a shareholder of THMG. You could see that it did shoot up today to 23.7 and I guess 23.6. And now a little bit of selling off, and it's right now at 23 cents. Gold miner, junior gold miner, low floater, not much liquidity. I am a shareholder and I do believe that it's going to do well, but it's just, very slow right now. Let's be honest. GRWG, Grow Generation Corp. This is a pick that I brought you guys. I believe I brought this pick at about $2. And now they're at 16. So they're up 800% since I brought this pick. Congratulations to all the members on Grow Generation Corp, one that we've talked about in our community for quite some time, and they've just exploded. So, I mean, you can trap it like this. And I just watch it. And if I see it's going up, I could decide to take that trade. Here's Tesla. It's still going, guys. Look at this. 1908 now. Look at this. Tesla's still going. Right? So if I wanted to trap this, say I trapped it here. Obviously, it's already broken up through our traps, multiple traps that it's broken up through. I could trap it like that and say, okay, let me just watch it. And then if I see it dips down and I still want to buy this, I could get in again. And you can just see the way it's going to trade above or below the trap. The price trap strategy is just one of many strategies that we trade and that we use in the Trading Academy. Here's Silver Elephant Mining Corp in America, SILEF. You can see the green, which is on the 1 minute candles, on the 1 minute time frame, very bullish right now. Here's Very Good Food. I'm a big fan of Very Good Food. Currently up 2% today at $1.53. I could price trap this. And it hasn't really done much outside of its trap over the last little bit, but I could trap this as well. Just eyeball it kind of like that and then just wait for an explosion. Phil says, tagged Vega perfectly at 70 this morning, now at 105. Very well done. It's funny, you're reading my mind because I've been talking about Vega in our Trading Academy all day today. So you can see here, up now 31%. It was up to $1.10. I was sharing that in the group. Don't chase, guys. Just want you guys to be aware. So obviously made a big move from 70 cents up to $1.10. Investors are now selling, taking their profits. It's now coming back down, right? So you can see how it's made a big move here. And you can see how the trend line went all the way up to 110. This is a little bit of a better trend line, but it still trends up. So if this continues, we see a pullback, and then most likely at some point it climbs. We'll see, though. It depends on how much selling is going to come in. Here's Tat Lifestyle and Wellness. Big green candle right there. You can see a big green candle just came in. So that's extremely bullish. Not sure why. I don't know if there's any news or any reason why that's happening, but a nice big green buying candle just came in to take Tat into the green. Let's look back at gold. Gold just broke 2000 up to 2003 again, and good to see gold back to 2000. This is very bullish for gold stocks. This is the GU. This is our number one pair that we trade here in the academy. So the GBP USD, using the price trap, I would simply just trap this. And just watch it and see how it moves in and out of your traps. You can see it was actually consolidating, and now it's actually moving up. So you can see the consolidation zone, trap the consolidated zone, the support and resistance levels, and then just wait for it to break up or down through the trap. This is the 1 minute. So if you're really trying to scalp, you can do that on the 1 minute. We don't really like to trade on the 1 minute. I'd rather trade on the 1 hour. But when the market's not moving as much, sometimes I'll move to the shorter time frame just to see a little bit more price action. Right now, we are in the dog days of summer, so the market isn't as volatile as I believe it will be in September. So I'm anticipating a lot more liquidity in September, but still there's some movements in the market. There's still some price action in the market, and I'm showing you guys most of the action that I'm watching right now. Let's pull up some of the other stocks that we're watching. GAXY, penny stock, been making a decent move. Let me see what else. I know I got more that I'm watching. I got a few computers going on here, so let me see what else is popping today. Kodak's been making some moves today. KODK, only up now 5% after a big move, and now just a massive sell-off. Massive sell-off for KODK. All right, and let's see some of the biggest trades of the day. Here's the biggest trade of the day right now, GRNQ. I've been talking about this pick all day in our chat. When I first brought this pick, it was up 100%. It's now up 300%. GRNQ, congratulations to everyone who is taking advantage of this move. Once again, Rich TV Live is strictly for education, entertainment purposes. Always do your own due diligence. Always do your research. And consult a financial advisor before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. You can see the sell-off right now on GRNQ on the 1 minute. Big move up. Now a little bit of a sell-off. Let's see if this is going to continue. But a huge move for GRNQ today. Absolutely enormous move for GRNQ. Sharing that with our group because I've been sharing it all day and it just keeps going higher. Wow, MacArthur Minerals has also been on a tear. This thing doesn't want to stop. Look at it go. MMSDF in America, MMS in Canada, MacArthur. Let's see, MMS. These guys don't got them. Okay, well, we got the US one here. Okay, what else is popping? Let's see. MICT as well is popping. MICT. Micronet up 48%. Big move for them today. If we go to the 1-day chart, pull up the 1-day chart, you can see most of this happened right away. It went as high as $8.45. It's now consolidating down, up 48%, but it was up way higher at one point today. This is why we don't like to really teach anyone to chase anything. We don't like to chase anything here. We want to make sure we have a strategy and we can take advantage of the moves as they happen. Wow, GRNQ is really moving. We're going to just watch this live. Let's just watch this live on the 1 minute and really zoom in. GRNQ, as you can see, while we were live, GRNQ now up 282% on the day. Wow, big move for GRNQ. You know, another one that's actually doing well today, I actually own this. It's a, hey, Phil, yes, HPQ's been doing really well, bro. Nice job on Vega, man. You did well. Let's take a look at another one here. So another winner that we're watching today that's doing really well is CXXI. CXXI, actually, I'm a shareholder, full disclosure. CXXI up 19% is cannabis stock. I'm a shareholder. They did have a nice move today, kind of selling off a little bit here on the 1 minute, but you can see that they did make a nice move. And if you look at the 1 day chart, you can see exactly the move that they made. So they made a similar move yesterday and then dropped. They went as high as 70. Today, I think they got as high as 69. Actually hit as high as 70 today, and it hit a high of 70 yesterday. So it's been making these moves. Oh, look, you can see it just hit 69 again. Up 23%. So I guess this candle hasn't caught up to where the price is. So we'll see what happens there. There it goes. Boom. See that candle? See how the candle just popped up? So it's currently at 69 cents, CXXI. Like I said, I'm a shareholder. It's nice to see it going up. I'm not suggesting you guys buy it, but it is a company that I am a shareholder of, and I would like to see it go higher. Obviously, with anything that you invest in, you want to see it go higher. Now, it's not good when you're an investor to chase anything. You can see why. Look at GRNQ. It did hit 312. If you chase that stock, and it went to 312. Now you're holding what we call the bag, because now it's down to 283 and up 271%. So it's always nice to watch these stocks go up 271%. It's much nicer to buy them and watch them go up 271% in your account. When it first came out today, I brought this pick to our team, and it's gone up a lot more since it started to come up. So when you're trading, you got to kind of have a strategy and kind of know what your plan is and stick to it. If you go to the 1 day, you can see what it's done. You can't always guarantee what anything's going to do, but this started at 76 cents today. Immediately went up to about $2, consolidated, and you've seen it go up to now over $3. So you could have got into this early today and really had a huge winner for yourself today. If you're going to trade like that, you've got to have a strategy. You have to have a plan, right? You have to trade with stop losses, and you got to have a plan. You got to stick to your plan. Now, is there anything else you guys think I should look at today? Anfo Drew says, check out Club, CLUB, Club. Town Sports Holdings, up 8% at 80 cents. Okay, was at 66, went to 68, currently at 80 and up 8% on the day. Looks pretty interesting as far as the chart is concerned. And if there's any other picks you guys think I should look at, please let me know and we will look at it live. Wow, look at that. CXXI just hit 70 cents, guys. So CXXI just hit 70 cents while we were live. It is now up 25%. And you can see it moving. So if I'm going to put a little bit of a line here, just so I know where we're at. I'm a shareholder, full disclosure. I'm not looking to sell this until it's at least over $1. But as a shareholder, it's nice to see it's up 25 cents. I did buy some under 50 cents. People always, my phone won't ring. And then as soon as I go live, it's guaranteed that the phone's going to ring. It's hilarious. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. So I'm looking at multiple monitors right now. I'm looking at multiple screens. I'm just looking at the market, looking for something that I like, something that I see, something that could, get my attention, something that gets me excited. To be honest with you, the markets right now are not that exciting. We are in the last couple of weeks of August. And in my opinion, September is going to be when the markets are really going to see a huge boost. I'm not suggesting that everything is going to explode. I just believe that we're going to see more liquidity in the market in September. And I'm all about a liquid market. I'm all about having momentum in the market. And right now, I just don't see it. I mean, I can show it to you guys what I'm talking about. Not to say that we can't find trades. There's all kinds of trades, but as you can see, the market is very mixed. Dow Jones down 34 points, right? 34 basis points. Not much. S&P 500 up 9 basis points. Not much. NASDAQ up 73 basis points. Not much. Global Dow up 4 basis points. Not much. Gold up, $15. That's pretty decent, but still nothing crazy, nothing hugely substantial. Oil up a little bit. But like I said, the market is literally trading sideways. It's literally trading sideways. There isn't much going on in the market. And that's because everybody's on vacation. Summertime, everybody's on vacation. So during these times, there are opportunities in the market. There's always opportunities in the market. So we can still find opportunities in the market. However, we just have to be aware of the fact that there just is not as much liquidity as that there normally is at this time of the year, or this time of the day if we were in September. If it was September, we would see way more stocks are popping, and there just isn't that type of momentum right now. Look at Amazon, obviously one of the biggest players in the world. Amazon has been a huge winner. I've been telling you guys for 6 months, buy Amazon. Everybody's been buying Amazon. And you look at the chart, it's gone from 1,600 when I called them a buy. It's gone from 1,600 all the way to 3,300. So clearly Amazon has doubled. So it's been a huge, huge, huge success story for anyone who's invested in Amazon. And I still like this company. I mean, could it go down? Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are predicting the market could go down a bit, maybe 10, 15%, but I still think that this is one of those companies that's just a cash cow. And when you got a company like this that's just making money nonstop, chances are the stock's going to go up, and that's what they're doing. HWKE, they own gyms. I don't see HWKE. You mean HWKN, Hawkins? Yes, Morneau resigns as finance minister. Yep, that's some big news. So what I like to do, guys, is I like to build out my watch list. And then what I do is I literally watch the entire market. Here's GRWG. It's just been screaming. Kodak had a big day earlier and then just came back down. Pump and dump kind of situation today. $6 to 13, back to 8. So kind of a weird situation there with Kodak today. Funny trading for Kodak. Look at Tesla. I was looking at Tesla earlier. I was telling you guys it was breaking through. Look, you can see it's still going up through the trap and it's not stopping. The Tesla monster is not stopping, guys. I don't know who thinks this is stopping. This is going right to 2000. Ain't nobody stopping this. There ain't no shorter in the world that can stop this. Ain't no shorter in the world stopping this freight train. And I feel sorry for anyone who got stuck shorting this stock. Probably the worst short on the planet. IDK. Hey, Dylan, what's up, brother? I like IDK. I think it has a lot of potential. 3D Capital. Up 7.55%. Thank you, Dylan. You're a beast, bro. Respect. IDK, a new one for me to add to my watch list. 3D Capital at 28.5 cents, up 7.5%. Interesting. Let's look at the 1-year chart. Okay, so it's been at 4 cents and it's come all the way up to 28 cents. So yeah, this is clearly screaming. Obviously, I don't know anything about this company. I have to do some research, but they look good so far. That's for sure. Wow. This is what I love about the community. You guys can give me picks that I wasn't even looking at, and then we can open it up to the whole world. Hey, what's up, Robert? How you doing, brother? Curative Care says this is going to 2100, which should be at around 420 after the split. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I mean, Tesla is just going, so who the heck knows where it's going to stop? And who the heck's going to try to stop it? I mean, it'd be kind of futile to try to stop this freight train, but you know, people will try. You know, there's shorters out there that are suicidal, I guess. They don't like their money and they're going to try to short this. But like I said, this is like the pick for the millennials. The millennials have made a killing on Tesla. Everybody's made a killing on Tesla. So anyone who's buying Tesla's made money, and anyone who tries to short it is going against momentum. And I wouldn't think that that would be a smart way to trade. But everybody's got to do what they do. Yes, Dropbox. Is it Dropbox? DBOX. How come it doesn't show up? DBox. Is it this one? DBox? DBOXF? DBOXF. Is this the one you're talking about? They own the IP debenture. Who does? DBX. DBX. Dropbox. Yeah, Dropbox is obviously a nice one. Everybody knows Dropbox. Up 2% at $20. Yeah, I like Dropbox too. What, Dropbox is going to go parabolic? Dropbox is going to go to parabolic? All right. DBO up big. DBO. Yeah, share me your picks, guys, and we'll take a look at it while we're live. DBO. I don't see DBO up big. Yeah, I don't know why Hawkeye Systems isn't on here. Hawkeye Systems. No, it's an upcoming IPO. It shows as an upcoming IPO. DBO in Canada. DBO. D-Box. Okay, I see this D-Box. It's at 20 cents, up 81%. Nice. Wow, traded 15 million shares. D-Box. Wow. Does anyone know why these guys exploded? Huge move. Huge move. Now the RSI is in like sell zone, so I would be careful chasing this, but huge, huge, huge move it. Hawkeye is maybe not on Webull, it's on TD. Hawkeye Systems at 76 cents, up 16%. Nice call there. So Hawkeye Systems, HWKE, news with Ubisoft. DBO has news with Ubisoft? Interesting. DBO. DBO. Let's see here. DBO. Let me share this with you guys here. I'm going to share this in our group. Thank you for sharing this pick. I really like this pick. I'm sharing that with my group right now. And DBO in America. DBOXF is DBO in America. You can see it here. And we're going to look at its share structure, security details. Let's go over to share structure. 175 million shares issued outstanding. Oh, I can see you guys are asking me about REAX. REAXF, the Real Brokers Inc. in America, up 42%. And I guess that's REAX in Canada. REAX. REAX. Real Brokera, up 40% in Canada. Wow. I've never seen this company either. Thank you for this pick. Thank you very much for this pick. Never seen this company either. Once again, the power of the community, guys. REAX. REAX. Thank you for REAX. What's that? Phil. Thank you, Phil, for REAX. You know what I do, guys, is once I learn about these companies, I add them to my watch list, and then I just watch them and I look for dips. And then if I see a good dip, I'll position myself. If there's anything else in the market you guys are watching, you're looking at, please let me know. We'll definitely take a look at it. We'll pull it up on the charts. Wow, REAX is really climbing. It's literally done a steady climb all day long. So very bullish. Now be careful because the RSI is at overbought. So it's at 83. So there could be a trend reversal, but this looks very bullish in the way it's going up still. Looks very, very powerful. REAX. 141 million shares for REAX. So I always like to look at the share structure. That's very important to me. Let's take a look at the overall markets. Still a mixed day overall. Look at GRNQ making another run again to $3. This is the hottest play of the day. Up 286% and trying to make another run to $3. If I was to trap this, I would just literally go like this. And I would just go to these points of resistance and then the points of support. And I would trap it like that. Very simple. Just trap it like that. Like that. And then I would literally just wait for it to break for the next run up. If there's going to be another run up. If you wanted to short it, I would wait for it to break down. Hey, Haskeel, how you doing, buddy? What's my input on Very? I think Very's great. I think they're great. I am a shareholder of Very. I own 20,000 shares, and I think that the company's absolutely great, and they're developing and evolving. BHT news release today. What was the news release? Let's take a look at Braveheart Resources, one of my top picks for August that I really believe has a chance to explode. Currently at 12 cents, not really moving today. Interesting. Been as high as 12 and a half. I like this stock, and I think the price is right for this to go way higher. MDLY. Hey, what's up, Connor? MDLY. Wow. Medley Management. Good call on this one, guys. Thank you, Connor. MDLY at $1.15, up 76%. Wow. Now, I don't chase, but if you were to do a trade like this, I would just trap it, wait for it to consolidate, wait for it to come down a little bit. And then if it makes another leg up, you may want to get in for the buy, but not really my strategy of how I trade. I don't like to chase anything up 76%. I'd rather get in early before it makes that move. Enfo Drew says, thinking about trading CHFS, had decent earnings, but manipulation. CHFS. Hey, thank you for the pick. CHFS Solutions. Okay, currently at 48 cents, down 6%. Was as low as 47, as high as 49, kind of in the middle right now. I would trap this like this and like this. I would trap this like this, and I would just wait for an explosion up or down through the trap. That's kind of how I would trade it. Down 6% today. If you believe in this, this might be a chance to buy. You know, when you can get in a company you like low or in the red, that's typically how I like to do it. Some stocks don't really go red very much, or they don't go red for long. So this is interesting. In the last year, CHF hasn't been lower than 30 cents, currently at 48. Not a bad position here for sure. And you can see just recently was as high as $1.20. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. Now, why did they go down so much? I'd have to know. And I'd like to know why. But a massive crash here. could be a good entry point if you think and believe that this is going to go back up. I don't know enough about this. I just learned about this right now to tell you if it's going to go up or not. I don't know anything about their business, but just looking at the chart, maybe it goes a little bit lower, maybe it goes down to 30 cents, but I do see a lot of upside from here. The whole community here loves Very. Might take about 2 to 3 years to scale though. Yeah, I mean, they are very early. And if it does take 2 to 3 years, I think that's okay. But I don't think it's going to take 2 to 3 years to really become a household name. I think it's going to happen sooner. I think only it's going to take for Very is one big press release, one big partnership with a big fast food chain saying we got the very good burgers now. That's all it's going to take. And I think the stock goes parabolic. So I think they're positioning themselves right now. They just raised $8 million. I am on their mailing list. I listen to everything they're doing. I watch these guys like a hawk. I am a shareholder here. You can see the sideways consolidation, which is what I look for as a trader. I just think they're ripe, with one big news release for this to skyrocket to 250. I think $5-10 in the future is coming for this stock, but they're a brand new company. They're startup, right? And they did start at 46 cents and go to 250. So you can see that they've already been good for investors. So I think that this is a good story here. And I think they're doing things the right way. I think that there is definitely a chance for it to come down a little bit. We've seen that, but I definitely also believe there's a lot of room for growth. And I think this is a stock that can move, and I think it will move. I think it's going to take, I think you're right. I think it's going to take 24 to 36 months to get to $5 to $10. But one big press release, one big partnership could change all of that, and it could happen a lot sooner. That's kind of what I'm thinking with Very. But it all depends on the partnerships and the news and who they partner with moving forward, because I could see them doing some huge partnerships, massive partnerships. I see that coming. Rishi, how you doing? Rishi says, thoughts on KNR. Well, obviously, I brought you guys KNR first. I did the interview with the CEO at like about 40 cents last year, talked about them a lot, and now they're at $1.15 in the coronavirus space. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Control Energy, always have been. Now they're in a completely different space, in the COVID-19 space. So it's a little bit of a different scenario. I think there's a lot of potential here. Obviously, if this gets approved and gets FDA approval and they move forward with their testing, I think the stock could skyrocket. So it's one that we need to watch very carefully, very closely. I like them a lot, and I think the upside potential for them is tremendous. Any update from Sean from Zoomaway? It's been halted long enough. No, I know that I've spoken to Sean. I haven't personally spoken to Sean, but there are members that have spoken to Sean that are concerned about their investment. I'm not currently invested in them, but there are members that are invested in them that are concerned about that. As you guys can see here, GRNQ just broke $3. So this thing is just screaming and just looks like it's not going to stop. So GRNQ is the trade of the day so far that I'm aware of. If there's any other bigger plays than GRNQ, please let me know. Green Pro Capital just screaming today. Just went under $3. Seems to be having some trouble to stay over $3. This is why I say do not chase. Do not chase. Trade. Buy low. When you see profit, take it. Yo, what's up, Dan? How you doing, brother? Hey, congratulations on the new house, man. Hey, man. Well, you know what? Whatever it is, we'll be watching KNR, and hopefully it explodes. It's already done extremely well for our members, and hopefully it continues to explode. Do I think Aurora Cannabis is a buy? No. Dan, good work on your Planet 13, brother. I'm proud of you, man. What's funny is all the cannabis stocks that have done extremely well have all been in America. So anytime anybody asks me about a Canadian cannabis company at this point, it's almost laughable. And I'm not saying that I don't believe in some and I don't like some. It's just they have not been doing well. They haven't. And that's just a fact. Do I think that some will? I believe they will. They just haven't. And we've been waiting long enough. But meanwhile, the American ones are the ones that have exploded. So that's where we need to be. We need to be focused on the American cannabis stocks for the most part, because look at GRWG. Perfect example. Look at the 6-month chart on this bad boy. From $2, it hit $19.59. Almost 20 bucks. From $2, almost a 10 bagger to 20 bucks. This is where the money is. Grow Generation Corp, Planet 13, TrueLeaf. This is where the money is right now. It's in the US cannabis stocks, not the Canadian cannabis stocks. I'm not saying that there aren't some Canadian cannabis stocks that will do well. I believe there are, and we'll be watching carefully. But so far, the real money is being made on American cannabis plays. IIPR, Scott's Miracle Grow, TrueLeaf, Grow Generation Corp, Planet 13, Curaleaf, just to name a few, have done phenomenal. The Canadian ones, not so much. Yeah, and it's crazy because if Trump loses, we know that his adversary is going to be pushing hard on legalization of cannabis. And that could be really, really bullish for cannabis. And obviously it already has been for cannabis stocks in America. Not so much for Canadian cannabis stocks, but for the American cannabis stocks, it's been extremely, extremely bullish. Planet 13's been on an epic tear. It's actually down today, 1%, but it's been on an epic tear. You could see it was at 99 cents in March. When everybody was down, they were down too. So you can see they were at 99 cents and they went to 5.50. So big, huge move for Planet 13. And like I said, it's the American cannabis plays that have been explosive. The Canadian cannabis plays really haven't had any life whatsoever. Can you trade Forex with TD? No. No. If you guys want to learn Forex, you guys can join our academy and we can teach you all about it. Love to teach you guys how to trade Forex. We have members doing extremely well, and we would love to help you also create more financial freedom for yourselves and your loved ones through trading, whether it's stocks, Forex, gold, Bitcoin, US 30, cryptocurrencies, it doesn't really matter. So you can see here I had GU trapped earlier on, and you can see it went up through the trap, came back down through the trap, and now back up through the trap. So literally you could have been making money on the GU going up and then going up again on the trap. I mean, nothing huge, but 6 pips up. I mean, that's 6 pips here and 6 pips there. You could have caught yourself 12 pips, right? Just literally just using our price trap strategy. Easy money. How much percentage do you generally make on average with Forex? Let's say 10K trade. It doesn't work like that with Forex. We use leverage and we use lot sizes. So with Forex, the way it works is, let's say you're using 10 grand and you used a 1.0 lot. A 1.0 lot, which is standard for 10 grand, which is a standard lot, is $10 a pip. So what you're doing in Forex is you're investing a certain amount of money per pip. And once your account gets bigger and you get more successful, you can do $100 a pip, $1,000 a pick, right? So, but you got to learn, you got to evolve to get to that point, or else you could, yeah, you could win really big, or else you could lose very big too. So what we do is we teach you how to get in and get out of trades, how to understand lot sizes, pips. PIP stands for price in percentage. So as you evolve within the Trading Academy, you start to learn this. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you probably need to get some training. And we'd love to be able to help you and work with you and teach you and train you. All you need to do is email me, richtvlive@gmail.com, and we can show you how to maximize profits in these markets. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it's Forex, gold, stocks, cryptocurrency. We literally trade everything, and I can teach you how to trade everything and how to win, making money up and down on everything in the market. And actually, that's what I'm the proudest of. Here's a perfect example of not chasing. Look at this. So we had this trapped. I was telling you guys, don't chase, don't chase, don't chase. Don't chase anything that's up 300% in a day and crash. There it is. So it went up. It was struggling at $3, and the shorters finally got it, or insiders, who knows, funders, financiers, bankers, debt holders, sellers, who knows, finally got a hold of it and crashed the stock. And that's why you don't want to be chasing a stock that's up 300%. That's suicide. It's not how I trade. It's not how I would teach you how to trade. You can do whatever you want when we talk about trades. You can do whatever you want when we talk about stocks. You can do whatever you want when we're talking about the market. I'm just telling you that I wouldn't take that trade. And clearly, obviously, for obvious reasons. Because look, it just crashed through the trap. Because a lot of times there is gravity in the market, and what goes up will come down. Not always. This could be a buying opportunity, right? It could be generating another buying opportunity and go for another run for the next hour of the market. Who knows the games that the market makers are trying to play? I don't know this stock enough to know what it's going to do exactly. But what I do know is I stick to my strategy and I don't chase. Okay, so this is me trapping Bitcoin. I trap Bitcoin here. You could see Bitcoin's already gone up through the trap, and it's gone up even higher. So Bitcoin is obviously climbing, up 5% on the day. My number one Bitcoin stock is GBTC. I did give you this pick at $7 in November, and you can see it's now at 14, up over 100%. And if you guys want to see my picks, all you guys need to do is go to richtvlive.com. All our picks are there. Just go to Rich's picks. Higher. So big. Oh, we're live, so and Bitcoin, when we go live, you can see that live on richtvlive.com when we're live, and you can see here some of our picks. These are some of our picks: Planet 13, CCW, ELEF. Obviously, I've called Planet 13 way cheaper, but I just recently told everyone to look at Planet 13, and then they exploded even further. So we put it up again, and you can see all of our picks so far since January. We gave you KODK at 11. It went up 200% after our alert. You could see all of our alerts all here. We brought you Very at $1.08. It went to $1.89, up 75%. We brought you IP at 6 cents. It went to 41 cents, up 583%. Hopefully you took profits because it's come back down. We brought you QSC at 15 cents and went to $1, up 545%. We brought you SONA at 94 cents and went to 15, up 1,500%. How about some of the big boys? We brought you Tesla at 418. It went to $1,800, up 339%. How about Shop? We brought you at 397. It went to 1,094. How about Apple? We brought it 293. It went to 460. How about CODX? We brought you at $3. It went to 30. So obviously a lot of winners. INO, Inovio, we brought you at 7. It went to 31. So we got small cap stocks, gold stocks, coronavirus stocks, plant-based foods, solar power stocks. I mean, gold, silver, copper, mining, cannabis, tech, COVID-19, you name it, we do it. Everything is right there. 74 of our picks, all of those videos on YouTube for you to go and review And our average pick so far in 2020, since we joined the Trading Academy and we upped our trading game and started watching the entire market, our average trade is up 131% since January 2020. Not bad. Dylan says, how about Walmart beat earnings online sales up 97%? Wow, I like that. That's big news. WMT. Walmart at $135. If their report was strong, but yet the stock is going down, probably just a buying opportunity. Now remember, Walmart has been screaming, did hit 102 in March when everybody else dropped, they dropped too. So they've been screaming up. So be careful chasing something that is going up like this. But we're in a crazy time in the markets. It could totally continue, totally could continue. MDLY is dumping. MDLY. Medley Management. So Medley Management up 50%. Just go to the 1 minute. Yep, you can see that it went to $1.39. We had it trapped. It went up through the trap. Initially, once we trapped it, it went up through the trap and then down through the trap. See that? And now it's struggling to find a floor. RSI is at 60. You can see here the MACD did cross down, which is a very bearish sentiment. 2 red candles here on the MACD, which is very, very bearish. So this could continue to come down, or it could be a buying opportunity, and we could see it just come right back up. If there's anything else in the market that you guys are watching or you think we need to look at, please let me know. I know, guys, the market is not as strong as it usually is because we are in August and the market is slowing down. The market is slowing down. So because the market is slowing down, we are going to see it speed up again in September. Oh, look at this. Look at Medley now. It hit the bottom and now it's about to shoot up through our trap. So if it does rip up through the trap and you wanted to, you technically could go and buy it again and ride it up. I won't do that because it's already up 66%. But if you wanted to be a momentum trader and just ride this momentum, you could. You totally could. Like I said, I won't do that. I won't chase that. I don't like chasing anything that's already up like that. But you could. You could technically do it. And some people will. That's the way they trade. I mean, everybody's got their own strategy. It's just not the way I like to trade. Because I feel like when you trade like that, you can get yourself into bad situations. So I just like to avoid those situations altogether because I don't need to and I don't want to put myself in that situation. So the only way to avoid it is to not do the trade. Now here's some stocks that have been on a tear that are coming back down. I'm not suggesting you go and you buy them, but you could see what TrueLeave has done. It's been just epic. It was at $8, went to 35, coming back down to reality a little bit, 29. I don't personally think it's worth 29, but the market does. Sona at $9 went from a penny to $16. Probably the hottest stock in the world this year that I'm aware of. A penny to $16. I really don't know anyone else that's done that. And now it's consolidating, been shorted, attacked by shorters. It's coming back down 7% of the day. I bought this at 94 cents. I can't see myself buying it at $9. Now, I'm not saying I won't. Anything's possible, but I just can't see myself buying something at $9 that I was buying at 90 cents. But hey, to each his own. If you want to buy it, I wish you the best of luck, but I'm not going to. So these are all the ones I'm looking at in the red right now. And if I wanted to buy any of them, I would look at it and I'd be looking in the red and I'd be looking to buy them in the red. But I'm not really interested in buying anything right now. Market's too slow for me. And I don't really feel like this is a real market. I feel like this is a manipulated market. And I feel like this is a market that's heavily overbought, in my opinion. And there's a lot of chance for the market at some point to come down. And that's when I would love to pick things up. So I think that a lot of people need to stay in cash right now and really position themselves on the next leg down, if there is another leg down. Because I believe there will be another leg up coming with the elections. So another leg down is very possible before the next leg up. That's what a lot of people are predicting. And I'm not necessarily predicting that, but it could happen. It's a possibility. So we need to consider it. All right, guys. So those are the stocks that I'm kind of watching. I'm looking at for the day. Look at MDLY. It ripped through our trap. So remember, we were trapping this. And look what it did. So now it went through our trap again. So I was saying I wouldn't do it, but some people could, some people would, some people might. And look, it ripped through the trap and it's immediately up. So had you bought this at 108, you're already up 10 cents, 11 cents. So that's a quick 10%. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people will do it, right? It's just not my thing. But you could have easily trapped that, bought it at 108, and you're already be in profit. And look, it's going. It's going. Look at this thing go. Wow. Wow. Look at it go. Now it's really going. It's really going. Let's see if it can break 125. It seems as though 125 has been a resistance point. Let's just draw a line here of resistance. Let's see if it breaks it. See if it breaks that resistance. This is how I trade. And then I just imagine that those lines of resistance are sellers. So I know that every time it's going to that point, it's going to find selling pressure. If it breaks through, then it probably goes up to 130. But if not, then it comes back down. Yeah, Derek, I'm watching it, buddy. And if you guys have any other picks that you think we should be watching or looking at, trading, monitoring, let me know. We're just going to stay live and just continue to watch the markets. Oh, GRWG looks like it's making a move here. GRWG made a nice big move up here to 18. Let's go to the whole day here. So went as high from 15 to 1959, came back down to like 16 zone, and now it's coming back up again. So I did trap this, funny enough, and you can see that I had this trapped, and it's ripped up through the trap and went all the way up. So could have taken that for a buy and caught yourself, you know, some nice returns right there. Up through the trap. It's so hard for me to want to buy Grow Generation Corp when it's up 10% because it was at $2 just a few months ago. So it's really, really scary. But we know that cannabis right now in America is hot. So it's definitely one you want to watch. You want to watch it. You want to monitor it. Keep your eye on it very, very, very closely. Look at this. This is a perfect example why you don't want to chase stocks. If you chase GRNQ at $3 today, now you're bleeding. You're holding the bag, and now you have no idea when it's going to come back. You want to avoid that under all circumstances. Starting to do due diligence on Grill. Yeah, I think Grill is actually an interesting one. It's funny that you bring that up. Grill is up 7%, and it's made some moves to like around $5 range. So you can see it's been as high as $5. So it's been as high as $5, been as low as $1.42. So yeah, I think you could get a little cheaper maybe, but I still think there's a lot of upside here to $5. And I think we see it go back to $5 at some point. So I think there's a very good chance that that happens. Yeah, no, I like Grill. Info, I like Grill. Good pick there. Good, interesting company. I'd like to get a little cheaper if I could, maybe around $2. So if it does drop again in the $2 or lower range, then I would definitely look to buy it. I don't know if I want to buy it at 3, because you could see every time it hits 3, it kind of gets resistance and sells off. So I don't know if I would buy this at 3, but if I could buy this at 2 or lower, I would definitely be interested in buying it at those levels. CXXI, told you guys I do own CXXI, and they've been going up today. I'm a shareholder. I'm happy about this. And you could see I had it trapped and it broke through my trap. So now it's 71 cents, guys. So CXXI up 26%, has been climbing up since we've been live and has been doing well today. PYR, yes, I like PYR as well. It was too high up. I wouldn't buy it at these levels. Waiting for Pyrogenesis to come back lower. At 545, I don't know if I really want to buy this at these prices. Went at 19 cents, from 19 cents to 6.15, now at 5.45. I just don't know if I can get excited about buying this stock at $5. I don't know. I can't see myself doing that. But you never know. You never know. PYR signs $3 million contract with HPQ. Well, yeah, I think that's really good with HPQ. And that's why HPQ is going up today. And I do believe HPQ goes higher. I think HPQ goes higher. And I believe that HPQ probably goes to $1. I think it's very likely that we see HPQ go to $1, in my opinion. But I'm not going to be chasing anything that has already run up unless I see it have a massive dip and I feel like that's going to be a bottom. My issue that I have with PYR is their revenue. I just don't see how they justify a $5 share price with their revenue. I just don't see it. Companies like Zenabis have way more revenue and they're at 10 cents. So it just doesn't make sense to me. Now, having said that, PYR is not Zenabis. I realize that. I don't know. I just can't justify it in my brain. And it's not to say the stock can't go higher. Anything can happen in the market. I just don't like the value there. I like the value at 19 cents. I don't like the value at $5. So as an investor, you always got to think about, what is the value of that company? How much money are they actually making? Do they deserve to be trading where they're trading? Is there a likelihood it could come down? And if the answer is yes, there's a likelihood it could come down, then why would you buy it? Because you want to take a risk? Okay, well, there's a risk. You have a risk now of losing money. So I'd like to just avoid that pain altogether. Just like to avoid the pain altogether, right? As an investor, why would you want to go and put yourself in a situation to feel pain? Let's try to avoid the pain. Oh, good call on Club. Good call on Club. It's up now 13%. XAU USD. Let's look at gold. Now at 2005. We had this trapped on the 1 minute. Oh, no, it was the 1 hour. Yeah, we had it trapped on the 1 hour, and you could see it just breaking through all of our traps, just breaking through all of our traps. Gold's just been breaking through every trap we set, just keeps ripping through, and going higher and higher and higher. So I could trap this here at these wicks. And trap it like this. Trap it, let's go a little bit lower. Let's trap it like this. Trap it like that. And wait for it to go up or down, right? Most likely going to go up because it's been going up. But who knows? The markets are crazy and we could see it turn around and go down. Anything could happen. Derek says PYR contracts are waiting in the wings. Yeah, and that's why they've been doing well. I like what you're thinking, and I like the way you think, and smart. It's just they don't deserve to be at $5. That's the problem. They just don't have enough revenue to justify being at $5. That's my fear. But like you said, they've got contracts, they got a relationship with HPQ, and the two of them are powerhouses, obviously. So anything is possible. I just don't want to get caught up telling anybody to buy something that's overvalued. Because when I see a company with small revenue and they're trading at $5, it really worries me. And we're in a crazy time in the markets where there's a lot of stuff that doesn't really make sense. And you can't really justify a lot of these prices. Like even GRWG. How can you explain that this was at $2 in March and now it's at 17? Nothing has changed in the company for it to go up 700%, 800%. The company doesn't deserve to go up 700-800%. So either it wasn't worth $2 or it's not worth 17. I don't think it's worth 2 or 17. Probably somewhere in the middle. I'm not going to chase it at 17. That's for damn sure. Especially considering it was at $2 in March. But somebody thinks it's worth 17 because it's at 17.60 right now. So, I mean, at the end of the day, there's somebody that feels that it's worth this because people are buying it at these prices. I think it's nuts, but people are doing it. Hey, Brent, what's up, buddy? ZHUD. So here's a penny stock from Brent. Thank you, Brent, for your pick. ZHUD at 2 cents and up 8.95%. Okay, and we go like this. And now we've got ZHUD trapped, and we're waiting to see it move up or down through the trap. Anything else that you guys are watching? So ZHUD, you can see, has been as high as 13 cents, been as low as under 001. So really, been a penny stock that's made some big moves, actually, up and down. Just recently it was at half a penny and then screamed up, came down, went back up again, came down. Yeah, maybe the next leg is up. I don't know enough about this company, but I mean, if the company's a good company, this does look like it could, the next leg would be up. So definitely an interesting position to position yourself in at this point. BEGI crypto play, but high risk. Hey, thank you, Info Drew. BEGI. Black Star Enterprises. All right, BEGI at 5 cents. Yeah, feel free to share me your picks, guys. We'll take a look at them. I'll trap them, give you my analysis. So that's trap like that, and we're just waiting for it to either go up or down through the trap. And then if we go to the 1 year for BEGI, once again, another penny stock that's been as high as 40 cents, as low as half a penny, and currently at 5 cents. So yeah, just recently went to 13 in May, currently at 5. This looks interesting. Like I said, I don't know anything about this company. I'd have to do more research to let you know whether or not I like it or not. But just looking at the chart, it looks like it's definitely trending up, but it could come down or up right now, really. So it's actually more likely to come down because the RSI is at 66, which means it's very heavily overbought, and there's a very good likelihood of a trend reversal down. So just be careful. You like NNO? Yeah, NNO had a nice move. Kind of slowed down though, 901. So it's already made a big move. So the thing you want to do is you don't want to be chasing something, right? This obviously made a big move, 901, from 75 cents to 377. And it's obviously now retracing. So what does it do next? I'd have to do a little bit more research, but a lot of times they will consolidate just to go higher. I wouldn't be surprised to see it do that. But like I said, I'd have to research and learn a little bit more about this company. But the RSI is very heavily overbought, over 60. So it is getting selling pressure. So you could see it go a little bit lower. You could see it go a little bit higher, but I don't see it going too much higher at this point. That could change. News could change things, but just looking at the RSI and the MACD right now tells me that it is starting to get some selling pressure. And you can see it started to sell off from the high of 377. And you can see right here on the RSI, it was at 90 on the RSI and it came down. It's now at 60. So it has lost some of its steam. Sometimes that's all it needs to go up again. So we could see that happen, or we could see it continue down further. TRVG. Is that Trivago? Yeah, Trivago. Trivago at $1.89, eh? Haven't really looked at this stock. I've heard of it. Been as high as 538 in the last year, low as 130, currently at 189. Has been as high as 292 in June. Kind of like this. Obviously, traveling is affected by COVID-19. So that's one of the reasons why this got hit so hard. But this chart looks interesting. I think if you could pick this up around 130, you'd be good. I think that would be the place to buy it. If you can buy it around 130. I don't know if it'll go there, but if you could get this around 130 or even lower, that would be a phenomenal buy, in my opinion. A lot of travel stocks are coming back now with things opening up. Honestly, don't know what the long-term effects are going to be on Trivago yet. So we'll see. But this is an interesting one. Definitely an interesting one that I'm going to look at. Thank you for giving me this pick. I got to do more research about the company in general just to figure out what they're doing and what they do and how they do it exactly, the share structure and all that stuff. Here's Grill, was brought to us by the community, and it's now up 9%. Thank you for this pick. It is breaking up through the trap. You can see it's breaking up. So this is very bullish. You see all the green. Obviously, this is going up. Will it continue? Now, I wouldn't chase this up 9% now, but I mean, it's up to you. You guys can do whatever you want. Remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your own due diligence. Always do your own research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. Always invest in the best companies. The best companies are blessed, and typically the best companies will go up over time. If you invest in companies that don't make money and they're very risky, you always have a chance to lose. We've learned that the hard way in the cannabis sector, unfortunately, where a lot of us had to take a big L in the cannabis sector, especially the Canadian cannabis stocks in the last year. And one of the major reasons is because none of them are making any money. But if you look into companies that are actually making money, like TruLeaf has done really well recently because they're actually profitable. So when I say invest in the best companies that make the most money. That is the safest way to invest your money. And don't chase, because look, GRNQ, anybody that chased this today has been obliterated, has officially been obliterated. We trapped this at 312, and look, it came all the way down through the trap, and now it's already down over $1. It was over 300% up. It's lost 150% of its gains. This is why you never chase. When you chase, bad things happen. You could see here MDLY. I was telling you I didn't want to chase this either. And for good reason, it went up and then it came back down. You can see I had this trapped. It went up above our trap initially. Went all the way up to 127, and then it came all the way back down, and now it's under $1. So yeah, you could have bought it and got in and out really quickly, but if you didn't, if you just bought it and forgot about it, now you'd be sitting there looking at losses. So be very, very careful when you trade. You need to know what type of trader you are, and if you're a momentum trader, you have to be willing to get in and get out. If you're a value trader and you're looking for underappreciated, underexposed, undervalued opportunities that are going to go up over time, then you can buy low and you can wait. And when you see profits, you see returns, you can take them. So it's really up to you, but you got to decide as a trader what type of trader you are, what strategy you're using, and how are you going to get in and out of your trades. G-Man says cannabis sector is overinflated, too much companies. Yep, that's for sure. There's no doubt about that. And too many failures, way too many failures. So, there's a few that have done well. I'm going to show you IIPR. I brought you this pick first at $40, now at 120. Done extremely well. Extremely well. You can see it was at $40 in March. So when I was telling everybody to buy it, and it's just been a killer. And I got all my videos on YouTube to prove it. All right, that's IIPR. Planet 13, I've been a big fan of them for years now. And you can see that they've done extremely well. We have that marked. TruLeaf, I've been talking about them for years. They've done extremely well. They are the #1 revenue generating, profitable cannabis company in the world, as far as I'm concerned. And that's public. And look, from $8 to $35, now at 29, this is a revenue generating business. I still don't think they're worth $30, but it's a revenue generating business. So we got Planet 13, TruLeaf, all of these have done extremely well, all in America. Let's go to CureLeaf. Cura at 1158, down 6.99%. This one went from 372 to 1275. You could have made multiples of your money if you bought this in March. So another company in America, an American cannabis LP that has exploded. So do you see the trend here? These are all American. There are no Canadian ones that have exploded. It's all American. Even Tilt. Here's another one. Small one, but they've exploded too. Tilt. Currently at 64 cents, but look at this. Look at their chart. 15 cents. This has gone from 15 cents to as high of 82. So if you got in at 15 and got out at 82, you're doing really good. But look, That trend is up. So yeah, it's dipping. There's opportunities, but the trend is up. So clearly there is momentum and buying pressure in America in the cannabis sector. Here's VegaVast, plant-based food stock that we've been talking about in our community. And you can see today up 48%, making a big move. If I trap this like this, we got it trapped, and you can see it's ripping right now. Absolutely ripping. So anybody who bought the dip is now able to sell the rip. Dylan, you got tilt at 39.5. Good work, bro. Did you sell? What's up with CYDY? I know CYDY has been on a tear. I don't know much about it, but I believe it's a COVID-19 stock, no? I know that they were getting involved in COVID-19 in some capacity or another. I've heard about it from others. It's not one that I've watched or I've been involved with or I've traded personally, but you can see this has gone from 26 cents to $10. Absolutely crazy. 26 cents to $10. It's been on an epic tear and then come back down to $3. So if I was to trade this, I would just trap it like this. Say, okay, you guys are here. We'll trap you. And we just wait for momentum up or down. And that's what I love about the price trap, because I'm strictly looking for momentum up or down. And I don't need to get outside of my lane. I don't need to go and buy something that isn't breaking my trap. I don't need to rush anything. I don't need to break my rules. As long as I stick to my rules, I can have phenomenal success using this price trap strategy. And this is just one of the many strategies that we teach you in the Trading Academy. Look at Vega. Vega is flying while we are live, folks. This is what I call a sneak attack. Congratulations to anybody who got in on Vega. I've been talking about this pick all day in our Trading Academy within the group. Congratulations to anyone and everyone who's taken advantage of this move. I'm just going to share that with the group chat right now. Vega making a big move. Up 55%. Huge. Another plant-based food stocks, guys. Plant-based food stocks. You guys know I love plant-based foods. I love technology stocks. This is one of the newest plant-based food stocks that I'm watching right now. And I'm actually working on getting them on our show. So VegaVast, if you guys are watching, love to have you guys on the show. Love to tell your story. Love to get our community to learn more about you and get an inside look on your company. So love to have you guys on the show. Amfo Drew says, praying very shoots to 100. Very good burgers equals very good life. I agree. I agree. Mike Clark says, made on baby, buying again. You're buying baby again right now? You're buying baby, eh? So obviously I brought you guys baby when it was at 30 cents. It went to $3. Now at $1.91. It's having some trouble getting over these prices because it's just lacking revenue. But I like the story. I like the technology. I like plant-based foods, and plant-based baby formula is as good as it gets. And I was the first to bring you this. I was the first to bring you very good food. I was the first to bring you BYND, and you guys see the trend here. Now I'm bringing you Vega, VEGA, VegaVast in Canada. Let's see. Vegast. So in America, Vegast is WISRF. Vegast Technologies is WISRF. Wow, Vega now at $1.20, up 62%. It is literally screaming while we are live. It is literally screaming while we are live. Dylan says, nope, holding till $2. They're going to have huge financials on the 25th as Nxo revenue goes up So does Tilts. S'more's IPO in China. S'more and Tilt super tight. Both CEOs know each other very well. Very smart, Dylan. I like the way you're thinking. Lots of catalysts on the way with Tilt. Yeah, you know what? I've always liked Tilt, but when they crashed, I got worried, man. I was like, what happened to Tilt? From like dollars to 15 cents. They've somewhat recovered, but that crash really worries me, you know? But I hope you win big, brother. I really do, man. And I have members within our academy that have made a killing on Tilt. So I hope you do too, man. And I hope for you and for everyone that holds Tilt that it does go to $2. Just worries me when I see a stock go to like 15 cents. It's like, how the hell did you get the 15 cents? Goran says, how about MMS? You mentioned it last year. This week did some good percentage numbers. Yeah, MacArthur Minerals, obviously doing really well. Look at Vega, guys. It is climbing, doing a sneak attack while we are live. Vegas up 68%, now at $1.25. It is climbing while we are live. It is literally climbing while we are live. Dylan says buying opportunity. The past is in the past. They did have issues. Buy, buy, buy. Hey, man, I hope you're right, man. I want to see the entire cannabis sector turn around. Not just the American ones, but the Canadian ones too. I don't know why the Canadian ones are so far behind right now. It's crazy. It's actually a little bit crazy. The Canadian ones are so far behind, and very few, if any, are making money. So it'd be nice to see the Canadian ones actually do well, but at least the American ones are. It's better to have some do well than none. Okay, so Vega just sold off from 125 to 115. Somebody just sold some shares. Big chunk just sold off. Let's see if it goes back up or if it stays at these levels. Dylan says Tilt for 60 cents, no brainer. Here's MacArthur Minerals in Canada, currently at 44 cents. Congratulations to members who took advantage of this big move on MacArthur Minerals. And in America, MMSDF up 14% in America, MacArthur Minerals. Okay, guys, there's 20 minutes left in the market for today. If there's anything else you guys think is going to be moving, if there's anything else that they think is going to be moving, please let me know. We will continue to stay live as long as we can. Here's Very Good Food. Big fan of Very Good Food. You could see that it did go up to 155 today, came back down, consolidating, and just sitting at 153. Just sitting at 153. Anfo Drew says, been tracking PK 20% dividend with growth opportunity. Any thoughts? Well, let's take a look at it. PK. Park Hotels at $8.52. Is this the one that you're tracking? PK. Park Hotels and Restaurants, Inc. Just don't know about hotels and restaurants and resorts with this whole COVID-19. Like, how's that going to affect everybody? 235 million shares, $2 billion market cap. It was at $30. That's interesting. Big drop, eh? Let's look at the 1 year. Wow. So yeah, it went from $27. Wow. Last September down to $3.99, which was the buying opportunity of the century, and now at $8.53. So it is climbing back up. I like this pick. Very interesting pick. I like the way you guys are thinking. Very smart community here, guys. You guys are very, very smart. We have a very smart community here. I like it. I like the way you're thinking. Very smart. Got it trapped and just ready for a move up or down through the traps. Wow, CXXI. Making me happy today, CXXI. Let's go. As you guys can see, I had this trapped and it just ripped right through the trap today. Ripped right through the trap and it just kept going. This is the power of the price trap. It's a momentum identifier. It identifies true momentum. And when you learn how to use it, you can become an amazing trader. And my goal is to teach the members within the Trading Academy and within our community how to use this price trap to win and get financial freedom. TerraSend and Liberty Health. Oh, they're affiliated with Hilton. Very nice. Phil says holding Vega into tomorrow. When's your plan to sell, Phil? Like when do you think about selling Vega? You got in at 70 cents. It's at $1.15. It went to 125. When do you think you're comfortable about selling? I'd love to hear your ideas, your plans. Wow, a lot of our picks are doing really well today. Let's take a look at some of them. LCA, one of my top 10 picks for August 2020 at 12 bucks, now at 14, up 6%, having a big day. Very excited about them. And another one of our picks that's doing well today that we brought you guys, THMG, Thunder Mountain Gold, brought you this pick at 19 cents. I actually am a shareholder. I bought shares at 19 cents. I hold 20,000 shares of this company, and they're at 23.5 cents, up 6% today, a gold junior miner. And who else is up today that I brought you guys? Oh, GMA, Geomega Resources, GMA, Geomega Resources. Here's Geomega Resources, brought you this pick at 15 cents. They are now at 21 cents. Interviewed the CEO. These guys are also in the COVID-19 space, doing hand sanitizer now, up 10% on the day, and now at 21 cents. So these are some of the picks that we talk about pretty consistently within our Trading Academy, within our community. And I thought I'd go live and share it with the world today. So anybody that's here, anybody that's watching, anybody that's not on vacation and not outside enjoying their summer weather, that wants to better themselves and become a better trader, I thought, you know what? I might as well share with them today. So congratulations for you guys for being here. Now, we've been identifying so many winning trades. Here's another one, IO, Inca One Gold. Inca One Gold, it did hit 75 cents today, and you can see up 3% in America at 54 cents. And Inca One Gold in Canada, IO, up 5.8% at 73 cents. It went to 75 cents. I brought this pick at 48 cents. TDOC, another one that I brought you that's now up over 100% officially. TDOC brought you this pick at $105. They're now at $217, officially up over 100% since I brought you this company. What else? Anything else doing well going into the close today? Let's see. Valens, eh? Excuse me. So Valens has been secretly doing pretty well here. One of my picks that I've talked about in length, but you can see that it's actually secretly kind of done pretty well here. It did go down to 195, and it's been doing this trend where it goes to 195 and then it gets bought up back up to 240, 250 zone. So if you see this go back down to $2 or less, that's probably your buying point. And then when it comes up to these levels, 250 to 3 zone, that's probably where you're thinking about selling, because that's how it's been trading. All right, guys, we're running out of time in the market. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a good trading day. So Phil, you're planning on selling at $1.50. Okay. What are my Nxo target prices? I think Nxo will go to $2. I think that it hit $1. That was the first goal. I think we will see it go to $2. We've seen it go to the highest $1.53. I think Nvidia has had some great news. Nvidia is doing really well, and I think the better Nvidia does, the better Nxo is going to do. So we've seen Nxo do really well, go from 35 cents to $1.50. It's currently at $1. I think that this is a story that will continue to evolve. Yes, I did bring IO. Phil says any indicators on Vega, all indicators on Vega are extremely strong into the close, will gap up big tomorrow. Let's take a look at Vega. Oh, look at DBO, guys. It just hit 20 and it came back down. Let's see Vega. Okay, Vega right now at $1.22. So when we look at the indicators, we see the RSI on the 1 minute is very heavily overbought, currently at 67, and the MACD is crossing up. So that is actually very bullish. So I agree with you. This is very bullish right now for Vegas. Very, very bullish right now. Thank you guys for smashing the like button. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for joining me. We are live trading, looking at all the markets. There's nobody else in the world that's going to pull up stocks, gold, Bitcoin, Forex, you name it. We can look at it. We can talk about it, and we can break it down. Rob says CZO, CPRO on the rise, 8x since March, up 20% today on COVID treatment. New facility, licensed to study cannabis also. Small float, Edmonton located. CZO. Hey, thank you for the pick. CZO. Cia Pro. There we go. Cia Pro. Okay, I'm going to write this one down. CZO. Thank you for this pick. All right, so these are the movers going into the close. I've got a couple of your guys' picks that I've written down that I'm very interested in. Thank you guys for sharing your picks. If there's any other picks you want me to look at or you guys are interested in, please let me know and we can pull it up. RSPI 10Q coming out today or tomorrow. Low float stock bottom bounce play. RSPI. Hey, thank you for the pick. RSPI. Respire RX Pharma. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of these sub-penny stocks under a penny. You know, proceed with caution if you ever buy any of these picks. You're not going to hear me really talk about them very much. If you guys want to share them, that's fine. That's okay. That's why we do that. But it's not something that I personally would buy or I would recommend to anybody. DBO seems to be making some moves here, guys. D-Box. I saw it hit 21 cents. It just bounced back to 19, but seems to be making some moves into the close here. Vegast. Is it running out of steam? Is it done? Okay, let's take a look. Just go to Tesla. Tesla and yeah. So market is officially closed. Tesla is now trading after hours. So congratulations to anyone who had a good day today. Hope you guys had a good day today. If you guys are learning how to trade, or if you would like to learn how to trade, or you're struggling and you'd like to learn how to trade and you need some help, information, support, you'd like to learn, please contact me, richtvlive@gmail.com. Love to have you join our trading academy where you can learn how to trade and you can learn how to have great trading results. We teach you everything from trading gold, Bitcoin, US 30, Forex, stocks, you name it, we do it. And if you're not winning, you're probably not watching. We bring you the winners and we bring them to you first. We got Amanda calling trade calls for Forex in our groups daily with phenomenal results, almost never ever losing. We've got stock picks that we're calling that are going up with thunderous results, and we're going to continue to, and we are just getting started. We're just evolving, and we're only going to get bigger, and we're only going to get better. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is Rich from Rich TV Live. We bring in the winners, and we bring them to you first. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Another big trading day. A lot of stocks on the move. It is kind of slow because it's August, so I don't expect the next 10 days to be crazy, but I do expect come September, the markets will be exploding with liquidity. So stay tuned. This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace. And if you guys want to get our picks, you just go to richtvlive.com, scroll to Rich TV's picks, and you can see all of our picks are there. Everything is there. You can see all of our picks, the dates they're picked. All the videos are on YouTube. Everything is there. And we're momentum traders. So when you get into a trade and you see profit, take it. If you don't know how, and you want to learn, join our trading academy, email me. I'll show you how you can get started and you can learn how to win big. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out. Peace.